Hello, and welcome to another installment of 5 Minutes with Mark. We're going to look at Mark chapter 1, verses 32 to 38. That evening at sundown, they brought to him all who were sick or possessed with demons. And the whole city was gathered around the door. And he cured many who were sick with various diseases and cast out many demons. And he would not permit the demons to speak because they knew him. In the morning, while it was still very dark, he got up and went to a deserted place, and there he prayed. And Simon and his companions hunted for him. When they found him, they said to him, "Everyone is searching for you." He answered, "Let us go on to the neighboring towns, so that I may proclaim the message there also, for that is what I came out to do." So this story takes place right after the healing of Peter's mother-in-law. And one of the things that we see here is the writer of Mark and also of Matthew and Luke say that evening at sundown. So they're establishing the fact that it's no longer the Sabbath. So later on in some of the Gospels, we hear about Jesus healing on the Sabbath, but this is really showing us that that's not happening. And what's really interesting about this is just a story. They brought in people who were sick. He cured them. He cast out many demons. He didn't let the demons speak. And the whole city was gathered around him. It's a very, again, informational piece. There's not a whole lot in it. As I was reading it, the one thing that kind of leapt out for me is the fact that the whole city, the whole town kind of came out to watch and to see what was going on. And also the fact that the demons knew who he was, so he didn't even let him speak. Earlier, they had called him Jesus of Nazareth, Son of God. But at this point, Jesus is keeping them silent, keeping them from speaking. And we're going to kind of see back and forth in Mark that various things happens when he encounters the demons. And then we get the morning. And Jesus went out to a deserted place, and there he prayed. And this is really the third occurrence of the wilderness in Mark's gospel. And these deserted places are a place for Jesus to, for lack of a better word, recharge his batteries. He goes, he's alone, he prays, he talks to his Father. I mean, he's had a long night. He's healed. He's cast out demons. It's got to be physically exhausting. And so Jesus goes and recharges. And as Jesus is recharging, Simon and his companions, the first disciples, apostles, were looking for him. And when they found him, they said, "Everyone is searching for you." I mean, imagine that. You've just healed a bunch of people. You've just cast out demons. And people are going to be looking for you. They're going to want to see if you can do the same for them. Now, in the Gospel of Luke, in the same story, the people of town find Jesus and try to prevent him from leaving. But here it's his inner circle, his disciples. And so Jesus says to them, "Let us go on to the neighboring towns so that I may proclaim the message there. For that is what I came out to do." And so this ministry of Jesus is going to take another turn, it looks like. Because what started out with John the Baptist, with the wilderness, with the healing of Peter's mother, with the healing of the town, is now going to take a bigger swath. And in that bigger swath, he's going to proclaim the message, because that's what he came out to do. And if we go back to the beginning of Mark, we know that that message is the good news of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. And so that's where we're going with the proclamation of that message. Thanks, and we'll see you another time.